Hello, 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 hello. It's me, Isaac Anzu, back again with another stream. And we're doing art this time. Art! Can you believe it? I'm horrible at art. And I don't even have any art programs on this computer. We're gonna be using MS Paint. Yeah, so, I mean, it's gonna be bad. But that's okay. Because, did you know, it doesn't matter how bad your art is. What matters is that you do it from your heart. See? That's all that matters. Anyway, this is going to be some spooky art. And it is for... it is for a music video I want to make for the song that I wrote last time. And my goal here, I don't want to make this music video so complicated, right? Literally want to make this 6 images that I can just like zoom in and out on, or maybe do some like video effects on. I don't want to spend too much time on the art. So these are going to be really bad 20-minute sketches. Really bad 20-minute sketches. If you're here for quality art, don't be. Stop it. Stop what you're doing. There's no quality art here. But let's get started. Anyway, all right. So this is our canvas. What we're going to do first is we're just going to storyboard real quick. Just make sure this pen thing's working. Okay, so I do have a tablet. It's my wife, who's much better at art than I am. It's hers. So you understand. Just so you understand completely where I stand. Alright. Let's get started. Okay. So the first thing that the song talks about is that there's this robot, right? Who learned that in order to understand things, you have to disassemble them. Take it apart, fix it, put it back together. That's how you better understand things. So I think what we start with is like, I'm gonna make my line size smaller here. I think what we start with is like, oh, I'm making literal lines. Okay, not that. Brush, please. I think what we start with here is the size still small. The size is not still small. Dang it. God dang it, Bobby. I think what we start with is, let's see, kind of a Frankenstein's lab sort of thing going on. Like, obviously that's part of the inspiration of the story. We've got the table, we've got robots. This is not a big robot. Like, it should be clear from the table that this is like a surgical table, right? And robot is very small. And then you've got human, hunched over robot, looking at robot. Maybe they've got a beard and like, or a surgical mask on. And yeah, they're all hunched over the robot. And on the walls, we'll have like, you know, in the background we can have like a window shining spooky light upon the scene. And then we have, I guess, surgery stuff on the walls, like an oxygen tank and a hose. We can have like a saw, maybe. That looks like a saw. That's a saw. Can you tell? I'll even write it. Saw. Maybe the problem with the surgical stuff is it's very small, so maybe there's some on the table too, like scalpels and tweezers. But it's also a robot shop, right? So maybe you have some power tools too, like a drill. How do you draw a drill? That looks like one of the guns from Halo. Okay, good, good. First image. Now we have this idea of the robot wants to understand, right? Been told to understand humans better. So we have our robot, and he's like cute, but confused. He's like, huh? What's going on? This is a question mark, by the way. What's happening? I'm a robot. I don't understand what's going on. We should probably draw this one first so that we have a better design for the robot. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to update my mood. It's not night love line anymore. It's spooky art time. I'm just gonna get rid of this mood thing. I keep forgetting to do it. You know what? We're just gonna replace it with there you go. Nice and easy. Save that. Perfect. Alright. It'll come back around. You'll see what it is when it comes back around. Okay. So robot is confused. What are humans all about? What do the human do? Right? So what do the humans do? Maybe we have like the robot looking at a poster. This is a very square poster, and the poster has, wow, that boy's thick, a human body on it. It's a thick boy. And the little robot's like, I could just use this art. No, I don't want to do that. That would be ridiculous. That would be just too ridiculous. Yeah, so he's thinking about humans, and then he's got like we've got to have like the defining moment where, like, you know, the scary moments. Or if we've got a room, right, here's the doorway, the door opens inward, of course, and there's a little robot boy silhouetted against the door. shadowy. And then this is not the, undo. This is not the lab anymore. This is like maybe the study, or like a desk. Paperwork on it. It's paperwork. Piles of paperwork. A little lamp. Like the Pixar lamp. And then you've got person. We'll keep him in the surgical gear, just so we know it's the same person. Oh yeah, we gotta have the big shadow. The big shadow. Shadow. But then surgical gear guy, still bent over, working on stuff. And then we've got to have the payoff, right? The payoff to this one, right? This is like thinking about humans, studying humans, the payoff. This is scarily approaching human. And then we have to have the, like, here's that saw again. He's got the saw. And then we'll have like a big hand. No. God damn these hands. No. And just blood like. Oh no. Robot has gone crazy. And then of course the final payoff. The final payoff is very similar to the first scene. We got the window, we got the table, but then of course there is the doctor on the table. Oh no, and he's all dead. X's for eyes. And the little robot is operating on him. And instead of surgical equipment on the wall, there's bones and intestines. Which is exactly the same as tubes. I have no idea how I'm going to differentiate between tubes and intestines. Oh no. Maybe I'll just have liquid dripping out of it. Ew, gross. Liquid. And the saw now all bloody and burnt and evil. Yeah, so this is going to be quite a bit of work. So I think what I want to do today is I'll start with the robot design, and then we can do the first image and the last image kind of together, because I can draw the room and then draw the other stuff on top of it, right? The goal is to be bad art. The goal is bad art. Okay, so let's save this. Sure. Put it right on the desktop, and we'll call it Robot Storyboard. Robot Storyboard. All right. So, we've saved the file. Let's get a new file. Okay. So, first things first, we're going to take our trusty pen and we're going to sketch out a shape of the robot boy. God, what kind of shape? And you want to go to Gur from Invader Zim. But obviously, small robot, you think of Gur. Let's see. Maybe cube head. Wah. He's supposed to look confused here. I kind of like the flat mouth. He's almost got like a CRT monitor head. Maybe a little shallower. All right, if we want to do 3 drawings today, then each of them should take about 20 minutes. So it's like 15 after now, so let's go for it. Complete drawing by 35. All right. He's got a little like laptop stand neck. And then his body maybe can be like a cuter oval with a little hatch, maybe? Lots of robots have hatches. And we can do very simple little arms. Thinking. And then maybe little cup feet. I like the little cup feet. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay. So now, how do we change it? How do we like draw over this? Because I don't think you can do layers. Let me just look at what Microsoft Paint has to offer. I don't really think layers is an option. Can we use this square shape? Not too well. No. What about, do they have a pentagon? Wow. I expected a lot more shapes, I'll be honest. That's pretty nice tool. That's a pretty nice tool. Okay. Alright. So we've got robots. We just start over from scratch. Just start over? Is that the only option in Paint? I think so. Okay. Well, let's zoom in so we have more to work with. Do I even want to use the shape tool? I kind of don't. It's supposed to be bad art, right? That's right. This is not bad, it's just my aesthetic. Okay, so let's start with the head. Make the head pretty big, because big head equals cute. Let's see, where's my pointer at? Where's my pointer at? Oh, over here. Okay. Whoop. A little bit of curve to it. Oh, that's huge. It's way too big. Alright. Not that big. Oh, but surely not that shaggy. Alright. And then, It's kind of cartoonishly rounded. Oh. Be more decisive with your strokes. Understand that the strike of the stroke is the same as the strike of the sword. I don't know if that's actually an art principle. I just got it from the Sokka episode in Avatar: The Last Airbender. But I bet it is. I bet it's an art principle. Like, they wouldn't put it in the show, right? If it wasn't. Where's my clicker? Oh, here it is. Alright. This is the semi-rectangular canvas on which we will craft our masterpiece of a face. So nervous. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright. Eye time. Should his eyes be squares as well? I don't think so. They should kind of be like cameras, right? Concentric circles. Is that how you draw a camera lens? So maybe we'll do like big circle eyes. He kind of looks angry. I don't want him to look angry. No anger. If they're gonna have a shape, they're gonna be a little bit more that shape. Alright. Yeah, he looks a little confused, which, I mean, aren't we all? I like the idea of his mouth never changing shape. Whoa. Hey, I think that's on Twitch. Now following. Cool. Thank you. Thanks, citizen. His mouth never changes shape. Only sad mouth. He's pretty cute. I like him. Okay. So if we want his eyes to be camera-like, then... Or maybe they're like glass ball-like. Either way, maybe we have like a little bit of shine in the eyes. That's terrible shine. A little bit of shine. A little bit of eye shine. Sabine. Look at that. He's coming together. Really enjoying this. Does he have an antenna is a good question. You know what? I think good robots have antenna. Good robots have antenna. We give him like a Bender style antenna. Just a little stick with a nub on it. Or do we go full into like this is stick figure mode? No, I think we have to not go stick figure mode on the maybe give him a little spike. I can hardly tell. What? Oh, that just looks like a piece of poop. No. Straighter lines, please. A little spike antenna. I love it. Alright. Now let's see. Give him his little laptop stand neck. This is a little thinner body than I wanted. It's kind of lumpy too. Let's try that again. The Control Z. I should probably be using Control S too. Why does his body keep looking like a lump of ice cream? Alright, let's save this robot 1. Yeah. Control Z and Control S. The sacred keys. Okay. Let's make it a little bit wider. Yeah, he's got a little belly. Ooh. And his axis panel is also a little curved because his body's curved. We'll make little arm sockets and little leg sockets. And he's got these little tube arms coming out. Another socket. Oop. Let's just draw this all at once. Just draw a little claw hand. Very sassy little claw hand. Yeah. So I guess the way to do this would be to take the eraser tool, right? And go... Such a big size. Can we go smaller? Thank you. Makes me nervous. Ugh. Perfection. Ah! Imperfection. Pretty close. That's alright, we'll go back to brush. You couldn't even tell. There's those little nubs on there, but it's okay. Oh, should we erase that part too? You know what? I'm just gonna use the mouse for erasing. Surprisingly, the mouse is slightly better controlled just because I'm not used to there. You'll never know. I'm just not used to the brush yet. I suppose I could zoom in and get like super hyper good with the brush. But what's the fun in that? Yeah, live dangerously. Otherwise life is just too boring. Ooh. These are not bent arms. And they're not that thick. Okay, let's zoom. Let's go up a bit. He's thinking. He's a thinking robot. Alright. Just clear out this little area. Alright, perfect, perfect, perfect. Look at this thinking boy. Thinking. Alright. Okay. Leg time. He's got little stick legs. For some reason, his creator said no knees. It's not Boston Dynamics. Or maybe his legs are just curved. I'm okay with that. No. That was not a stick, that was a lump. Curve the shape. Nobody will notice that tiny little gap there. 1 pixel wide, 1 pixel gap. He's a thinker. He's a little thinking robot. Oh my goodness. It's almost 35 after. So this is what we've got with 20 minutes of work. Not bad. In fact, I kind of like it. It's kind of cute. Oh boy. Can we do anything with color? Probably. What kind of brushes we got? Marker, oil brush, airbrush. Looks awful. Oh, that's wild. Learning about the brushes. Probably should have done this beforehand. Colored pencil. Crayon. Calligraphy brush. Marker. Huh. Okay. I think I like this brush the best. So what I'm going to do, go back into pen control, just add some oh, there's like a limit on it. That's kind of cool. The robot creation lab is a gloomy place. Don't let the robot creator tell you otherwise. He's a gloomy individual. Okay. Let's get this on. There's gonna be a lot of gray in this art. He's pretty cute as a robot, as far as robots go. You ever think about that? Like, once we get AI, there will be definitely people who want to date robots. It'll be like the LGBT movement of the 22nd century. People will be like, AIs have feelings too. And then the older folks will be like, AIs don't have feelings. You can't date a microwave. And they're like, nobody's talking about dating microwaves. Microwaves don't have AIs. And we're like, yet. the microwaves do have AIs, what happens then? Date your microwave. The robot is doing a big concern. Oh, I forgot to put in a question mark. That's what this space is for. Let's go back to the brushes. Can I click? Ah, okay. It's like a right click sort of thing. Okay. So we're going to zoom in on this area just to get a really nice question mark. And we're literally over time on this drawing. It's 20 minutes exactly now. So we're just going to do one of these. Pretty good question mark, I would say to myself. Let's make sure it's nice and filled in. Yes. A thing of beauty. Oh geez. Got some stragglers here. Yeah. Looks good. Alright, let's zoom out. Robot 1. Complete. Alright, time to draw the next one. The next two, actually. So first things first, we draw the room. And I think in order to minimize erasing, what we're going to do here, let's make sure our line width is nice and thin. Okay, so first we're going to start off with the centerpiece of the room. We're going to leave the back side off of it so that we can add the character onto the bed, the surgical table, when necessary. Alright. Surgical table. Zaboom. That work? Did. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Leaves plenty of space for the rest of the room. So this is our surgical table to start out with. And surgical tables have some stuff underneath them. Where's my cursor? The problem is this desk is so crowded that my mouse keeps... here we are. My mouse keeps moving slightly because I try to shove it out of the way, but the cord is... Oh! Whoa. What? Oh! Wait a minute. Undo. Ah, there's a button that undoes. As long as you're still touching the thing. Pretty sure I've hit that button before, but I had no idea that's how it worked. I had no idea that was how it worked, sir. You must understand I'm an ignorant artist. I don't have the art skills of the people who made my avatar and background. They're qualified and much higher than me. Highly qualified. Alright, let's save this. And we're actually going to save this as robot room because we're just drawing the room. And once we draw the room, we can add the characters in. One at a time. Alright. Tables have legs that extend off screen. Kind of weird looking legs, eh? Hopefully people will see this and be like, oh yeah, just like Tim Burton. Obviously he's going for a Tim Burton sort of thing. Oh, just like Tim Burton, obviously. They have 3 legs. 3 legs is foreshadowing for when the Doctor has no legs. What else do we put down there? We'll just put shadows eventually. Oh, yep, and we need the 4th leg over here. Oh, come on. Let me tell you, as far as Photoshoppy programs go, MS Paint, it's one of them. Technically, it technically counts. Look at that. A table. I suppose. Where's my cursor? Why does it keep disappearing on me? I'm sure it doesn't disappear. I'm just blind. Alright, cursor. Cursor doko. Cursor doko! I guess I can do that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the way to find the cursor. Maybe we shouldn't do that yet, because it'll look nicer if we do it in one fell stroke. Okay. Cool. So then we've got to have the the corner of the room. Maybe over here. Just straight down. Just straight. Alright, be decisive. The stroke of the pen is the stroke of the sword. Aren't you not supposed to use your wrist either? You're supposed to use like your whole arm. Let's try that. What do? Arm. Wait. No! Should I use the straight line tool here? I think I do. Alright. Sorry everybody. Straight line tool. But only for the architecture. We can go back to the brush for the window. We've gotta let the people know that that is a corner. Not a weirdly designed corner either. Okay. Alright. Perspectivo. Hey, look at that nice... Look at that nice line. Why can't I do that? Maybe I just need to zoom out more? No, I want the window to be bigger. And straighter. Not often you hear me complaining about things not being straight enough. That's a nice window line. A little wiggly at the end, but that's alright. Yes. Yes, a thing of beauty. Yeah, I'm trying to use my fingers. Maybe I need to zoom in more. No, that'll make it harder. Maybe I need to zoom out. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's a nice window line. Didn't end right where I wanted it to, so maybe let's try upward. Yes. Yes, good, good. I realized the lamp was hiding it a little bit, but what can you do? What can you do? That's a window. I think anyone would be able to tell that's a window. Look at it. It's very window-esque. Should we put curtains on it? No, this is a surgical procedure area. This is a robot lab. We don't need curtains. We don't need your stinking curtains. Alright. Then on the back wall, there will be some common stuff between the two images, such as the power drill and the saw. Should we make it a comical saw? Like a Looney Tunes-esque saw, you know? One of these boys. Yeah, I like that. Give it a little hook to hang on. The power drill. Or some other big tools that you could hang on a wall. Put a hook for that. And then the power cable. Now we zoom in and draw the tiny little plugs. Tiny little plugs. And the hook to hang those on. Should we put them on like a cork board or something? No. What's another big tool? A hammer. Pretty nice hammer, actually. Look at that. I can draw basic objects. Amazing. I never would have known if I hadn't pushed myself to try this. Who's an artist? Not this guy, but... Alright, other tools. Other tools. Sledgehammer? Am I just thinking of weapons from Fallout 3? Nails, hammer, saw, buzzsaw. It'd be hard to draw a buzzsaw. We can draw like a cork board for these to be on. One line at a time. one line at a time. What the heck? Why am I like angled? Mad respect for artists. Do this sort of stuff. They've got all their hand angles figured out. All right, how's this look? As a room, I don't hate it. Over here on the surgical part, we'll give like oxygen mask and maybe. Oh yeah, we can definitely do like a smock, right? Start with a hook. And then like, darn undo button. So easy to hit. Start with like an apron. Wow. Drawing straight lines. Harder than it looks. Not bad. And then we do like the apron hole. That doesn't look that bad. Kiss the cook. Kiss the surgeon. And then we've got another hook for the hairnet. Yeah, you can tell what that is. And then maybe we'll put like a pair of gloves as well. Little hook. And then the two glove connector things. And then glove number 1, which looks really good, and glove number 2, which I'm sure will look much worse. I was right. Not bad though. Pair of gloves. Yeah, you can tell what that is. Yeah. That the bottom of that apron might hang a little too low. That's okay. I think we've got a robot room. All right. What do we have? It was watercolor brush. Yes. Okay, and gray. Okay, let's add some spooky shadows. All right. Definitely under here. Oop. That shadow went too far. That's fine. And yeah, spooky shadows. We would put some shadows over here. And over here. If you're watching this and you're thinking to yourself, I'm terrible at art. I'm even worse than this guy. Oh. That's pretty difficult to pull off. Congratulations. But look how bad I am. And I started. I tried it. Everybody was a beginner once. Even that super cool artist. They made stuff like this when they were a kid. They've just done it a lot longer than you. And that's okay. You gotta do the art that you can do. If that's also bad art, then do that bad art. Do it. Shadows. This room is now 100% shadowier. Alright. So the robot room. Very good. We have... That took another 20 minutes. Okay. So now we save this as... Instead of robot 1, we have robot room. And this is robot room 1. Because this will be the first one that shows up. Alright, so we're on robot room 1. Just gonna verify that robot room and robot room 1 are excellently different. Beautiful. Alright, let's go back to normal brush. Size very thin. Alright. So, first things first, we must draw the robot boy upon the table. And that means drawing in black. In black, please. I think we'll have the only color really be red, because that's a very common like splash color when you're doing horror, because it's the color of blood. Not sad. He's neutral. Those neutralites. The little laptop stand neck. His lumpy little body. Oh wait, actually, so what we should do is lumpy little body, but the hatch is open. Please work. Lovely. I'm always so nervous about the paint can. Alright. Arms spread out. Leg bumps. Maybe only one leg bump. Cup feet. Yes, here he is. Actually, he's a little high up. So I think what I can do is select him, move him down. If you're watching, these are some of the advanced MS Paint tricks that they don't teach you in school. Alright, very good. And then we'll have little parts. Spread, little screws, and a microchip. Just spread out all over the table. He's being disassembled. an extra eye. Okay, good, good, good. And now we draw the rest of the bed. Look at that. He's clearly on the bed. Clearly. Oh, man. Please line up. Oh, almost. Okay, we can make this work. There we go. Look at that. It's our little robot on the bed. Okay, now we have to design. There we go. I'll admit I used the mouse for that one. Alright, now we have to design the man. I mean, technically that is fine. It looks weird. The edge of the hem of the thing. Just... There we go. Now it looks like there's no overlap. Even though there's totally no overlap in the first place. Alright. And it's time to draw the other character in this story. The old man from scene 24. Alright. So let's see. He's gonna be a little humpbacky. Let's start with the head. It's kind of got an alien-shaped head. He could be wearing glasses too. I don't think anyone in the era of the pandemic will recognize this is not a mask. It's clearly a face mask. Look at that. He's a little hunchbacked, so we'll give him a hunchback. Not that he is disfigured, it's just bad posture. How do you draw arms and hands? This is the true test of my artistic skill. Good enough. You know, I could almost mistake him for an elephant. But no, this is a human being. He's holding some sort of wire sort of thing. He very clearly cares about this little robot. Yes. He loves the robots. God, he's so hunchbacked. That might be too much. But no, he's like an old man. We should give him a nose. There we go. Alright, and then the other things on the walls would be like a, let's see. This is supposed to be an oxygen tank. Strapped to the wall. So we're gonna have thing on top, the hose thing, and then it comes down into a rolled up hose. Oh. Who How's that look? Not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's go back to watercolor gray. I think we used the lighter gray for the other one, but that's okay. I'll add a little shadow here. A little shadow up top. Yeah, okay. How's that looking? It's still looking spicy, still looking nice and rude. But I think it's clear what's going on here. The little robot is being taken apart. Okay, so now I'm going to keep this up as a reference. We're going to open up another copy of Robot Room. Open with paint. And I just need to switch the browser, or the window capture. Can I do that? Ah, here we go. Okay. Ting of Beauty. Alright, and we'll save this as Robot Room 2. Okay. And now this will be the last thing that's shown as well, so we get to do some color on this one. So on this one, we look at our human. He's going to look the same in every picture. We don't really have the storytelling chops to, like, you know, show him without his glasses or something like that, or the mask. Here he is. He's lying. His head is turned on its side. He also has little arms hanging off the side. And a lumpy body. I don't think you'll be able to even like see his other arm because his body's so lumpy. But oh, Dr. Feet reveal. Put him on the foot wiki. What sexy feet. Those are feet you could definitely put on the foot wiki. Alright. And then, of course, he has been cut open. Okay. So a few things. First off, need to... delete that so it looks like he's hanging off. Oop. Brushes, please. Brush. Is there a pencil option? Could we have been just using a pencil this entire time? Where's my cursor? There it is. Alright. He's been cut open. And of course, his guts are all hanging out. Blah. Blah. Because the little robot doesn't understand that guts aren't the parts that humans need. We'll do some shapes in here just to make it nice and gross. Oh, doctor. What have you done? The robot is now the one looking down. Oop. One line at a time. Squares are drawn one line at a time because you can mess up any of them. Yes, the robot is now looking down upon the doctor. He's not even a doctor, he's an engineer. Where did I get doctor from? The same unchanging expression. Oh, I forgot to draw the antenna in the other one. It's a little point antenna. Oh, we didn't need to draw his hands in this one. But we will. He cares about the human just as much, even though he also has a lump of flesh in his hands. Alright. Table time. Ugh. Let's hope that's not even close. Ugh. Okay. To erase that part again. I knew it would hang too far down. I just knew it. Alright. And switch to the brush. I use the mouse to corner the room. And now instead of the oxygen tank, we draw the skeletal rib cage and the spine. I guess I could do that all in one swoop, huh? It's not enough ribs, but I'm no doctor. And we do this part of the skeleton, you know, the hips. Damn, this doctor's so thick. Thick boys. Alright, obvious skeleton is obvious. Excellent. We have hit 1 hour since I stopped storyboarding and started drawing. I'm doing pretty good, actually. And then we've got the instead of the air hose, it's intestines. Gross. This doctor is really getting disassembled, though. Alright. Time to zoom out, add the shadows, and then we'll add the accent color. And then, yeah, we're pretty much done with 3 of the drawings. Really nice. Yes. The shadow went a little further down on the last one. And then there were some shadows down here. The doctor's body was much bigger. Would that make sense? But I think this is good. I think this is good. Alright. And then we just need to, I think dark red is better. Go back to our brush. Alright. So first off, maybe bright red. I mean, that's not how blood works. But we're going for more viscera than blood. So we're going to add... Ooh, spooky dripping. Oh, spooky dripping. Oh, there's still viscera attached to the skeleton. Gross. Gross. Yep. Well, that's what happens when you're a robot who doesn't understand surgery. You do a bad job. Bad robot. And of course, all of the tools now have blood on them as well. Can I do this? Come on, paint bucket, don't betray me. Lovely. Yeah, look at that. Nice and scary. What did he use the drill for? What did he use the drill for? Why do I feel like I'm recreating something from like stickdeath.com? Splashes of blood, splashes. Consummate, please, consummate! Alright. Paint bucket, please. Do not destroy my faith in you. I guess maybe the problem with using the brushes is that they give those little, like, you know, it leaves these little, technically they're like super light red. the dots. Where's my... There it is. We're not going to get blood on the hair cap. Look, there's blood on the hair cap. Incredible. Oh yeah. This is just pure blood. That is just pure internal organ. Actually, these things can all be... let's do that. Yeah, very good. And then like... Here. Yeah. Paint bucket's gonna betray me. I can feel it. I can feel it about to happen. No, paint bucket. Why? Oh, there's a gap. Okay. Close the gap. And then back to the bucket. There we go. Oh no! Depictions of violence. Look, it's a scary robot. He's gotta be scary. Well, that's pretty scary, I think. Alright, Robot Room 2 complete. Let's go back to Robot Room 1 and add the important detail that I missed. Maybe he just has his antenna taken off of him. Incredibly important detail. All robots, all good robots have antennas. Can't wait till 2221 when my views on robot antennas are seen as anti-robot. There we go. Let's just do a little comparison. Number 1. Number 2. Number 1. Number 2. Vincent Price. All right. Well, that's 3 pieces of art. Oh boy. That's 3 more pieces of art than I had an hour ago. Nice. So yeah, so the goal for next stream is to make more art and finish up the other 3 drawings on the storyboard. And then once all of the drawings are complete, we can put them into Shotcut and do some like effects, and we can do some cool whatever and make it into a real movie. How about that? Excellent. All right, well, I have to get going. My cat / Griffin, Blue, is going to the vet this morning, and yeah, they only had an early appointment, so I am basically going to log off of here, set up my next stream, and then leave. But do check me out the rest of the week. We're going to be on Twitch playing more Dark Souls 2, and then the rest of this week is going to be finishing up this art project. Whoa, art project! It's something. Anyway, thank you for watching. My name's Isaac Anzu. I hope you enjoyed the bad art and maybe even learned something today. And I'll see you next time.